Hi, I'm Steph, the cheesemonger at Harvest Market. I have a big smile right now. I know you can't see it, but I'm super excited today to show you how we get this massive chunk of parm down into something that you can then buy, purchase, take home for all of your Italian dishes. Anything where you want a little bit of salt and nuttiness, this is gonna be your go-to. Traditionally, this Parmigiano Reggiano is aged for at least 24 months. This one is April of 2018. There's a little stamp on the back there. It's traditionally made with raw milk, and it comes from the region of Parma in Italy. It has a little DOP on the back. That means that it's the real deal. It's from a protected origin, and the EU said this is what we're going to designate as Parmigiano Reggiano. So what we do is we use traditional specialized knives to cut into parm. If you've ever dealt with any sort of cheese or been in any sort of home goods section, we have a nice one downstairs. They have these kits with all these different gadgets and knives and blades, and some of them have holes in it, and what do I do with these? That's what these are for. So we start out, there's a little blade here, and I score the rind. I'm gonna show you on this smaller piece, really because I don't wanna lift the 42-pound wheel of cheese. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna score the rind, and that just means making a little slit in there so I can kind of perforate it a little bit. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this kind of thin dagger type apparatus to just very gently push down, and if all goes well, you end up with a nice chunk of Parmigiano Reggiano cheese. So we break this all the way down into these little chunks, all the way from this wheel. We've got them downstairs in the cheese department. We do have it already shredded and grated. That's mainly how people use it. Sometimes you'll shave it off. If you don't have a shredder or a grater, you can use a vegetable peeler. That's a nice little trick that I learned along the way. I want to say I was in college, and it worked. If you decide that you want to grate or shred it yourself rather than taking advantage of the pre-shredded and grated that we do for you in-house, we have some tips for you. You want to pick a more rugged looking piece, craggly, bumpy, whatever you want to call it, because what it does is it grates better. It grabs the teeth of the grater, and it gives you just a little bit of an easier shot at getting it done without sacrificing your knuckles too much. Hope you've learned something today about this yummy parm. Come grab some from our cheese shop, and we'll see you next time.